Hey, it's James from Electrical. Today's video, it's a bit of a bitty one. So currently we're just down at this property working for I Love Plumbing, Andy Cam. So just doing a little job for him. So apparently he's had loads of electricians in and they can't get this boiler working. So we're going to figure out what's going on. I'm going to mess about with some links inside here. So yeah, he's had a few guys out, but we'll see if we can crack it out. So then we've got that, and then we've got a few jobs coming up. So we've got a job in Wetherby, just swapping over a little PIR. That's one's broke on a job, not us, but we're fixing it. What else we've got? And then we're doing a bit of charity work, so we're off up to the big community, they're called. It's a charity that helps people in Selby. It's like a community project. People would come in, have a tea and that. But yeah, it's basically if we don't come, they won't have Christmas dinner, so we better get up there and get their oven wired up. So we've got a few bits today, so let's get into this. Yeah, then first things first, is a Greggs. I can't beat morning without a Greggs. So I got married on Thursday, officially Tuesday, but Thursday was the big bash. I got a bit of chocolate on my finger. So, no, brilliant wedding. All the family and friends there they were lovely. So we're back to it now. So she's working, the wife, she's working yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday before Christmas, and then yeah, I thought we'd just get a couple of days in and help this guy as well, help the charity out. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So what we're doing then, what I'm going to do first is just check all the wiring, because there's no point trying to just assume it's right and then we go to do stuff and it works as it should and then other bits don't. So I'm just going to bring up a wiring diagram, just check it, all the connections. So basically, right, we'll go through that then. So it'll go from your spur coming in, it'll go to like the wiring centre, that'll all power up, and then it goes to our controller. So the controller basically will tell it when to switch on and off. And some controls got built-in temperature gauges, stuff like that for the room. So it'll go from there to a stat. It'll then, if it's not built into the program, it'll then come back via wiring centre into this box. Essentially, this is your 2-port valve. You can see it just runs straight through. So it's 2-port, a 3-port valve. It'll be like a T, and it'll pick hot water or central heating or both. But yeah, this is just a 2-port valve. So basically, it comes into this. This opens like that from the signal from the stat. As soon as it fully opens, a cable comes live, which goes to this box, which comes out to the boiler. The boiler gets the permanent live, the switch live cable, a 230 volt switched essentially. So it'll go over, switch, turn on the boiler, and then the boiler kicks in. So that's what's supposed to happen. So let's check all the wiring and see what's going on. So hopefully that made sense and not too long-winded. So I'm just going to check the wiring options first then. So then, if you look here, you've got different thermostats to control different zones. So if you look there, it says thermostat zone 1, thermostat zone 2, and then you've got a little supply, and that's it there. So if you look there, there's 2 thermostats there. Zone 1 and 2. There we go. Thermostat here, so that'd be for one of them. Oh, it could have been wired in parallel, but we'll check that. And this is your second thermostat here then. Look round, so that'll be for the underfloor heating in here and here. Now let's just check upstairs and just see what's going on. I've got radiators, then there won't be any underfloor heating, will there? So I'll just check that. See what we're dealing with. Radiator, right, so radiator there, let's see what I've got in here. Radiator, let's run these doors. Yeah, if it's radiators for the rest of the house, they've got like a little wireless stat they can bring from room to room. So I'm guessing that's what they've done then. So they've got a little wireless receiver, well, a sender, which was a wireless stat which will go to the receiver at the boiler and kick in whenever you set the temperature to whatever you want it at, whatever room you're in. Radiator, little tall one over there. So yeah, as far as the heating system then, so we've got 2 zones for living room and kitchen. And then we've got radiators for upstairs. And this. And that's it then. So that sorts that out. So what I'm going to do now is just check that when we turn on these thermostats, it's taking power from the box to here. This, if it's above the target temperature, so at the moment it's 30.8 degrees in here. If I send it above 30.8, 14, this should click. Fire emblem will ping on if it's in manual mode. And then down here, we should see this zone will receive that input signal and turn on the, I think 1, 2, 3 for one of the zones and the other zones on that one. So that'll turn on at the same time, giving a line in to the underfloor heating, and then once that fully opens, it'll click out, and then at the same time the motor will kick in and the switch lights of the boiler will kick in. So we'll check all that's working. But yeah, that's how the underfloor heating works. There we go, so that's just kicked in now. So as you can see, zone 1's in, the valves, we've got sent these switch labs to the valves going in, and this goes floppy. If you look at this one, which is not set, you'll listen to this, you'll get a bit of resistance like that, and you'll see it come back down again. But if that switch live is to there, it basically opens, hits a micro switch, but if you listen to this, it's just floppy, there's no resistance at all. So that's how you can check if the sub valves working, and you should get hot water one side and the other side, and that's how you know it's working. So swap phone to technical now, because it's not very clear. It says room start 1 and 2, so normally you connect those together and it turn on, but it's not. We've also got switch live in and switch live out, so there's 2 ways of turning it on, and it's not very clear at all. So we're just going to have a chat with technical and see which terminals to wire into. But literally it's just two cables now in the right order, or maybe some links to put in, and everything should work. So it's a bit interesting, this Navion boiler. Well, that was an interesting one. So yeah, after all that, internal wiring fault of the boiler. So we've checked everything out. You can do it a 12 volt way and you can do it a 230 volt way. And then we've done it 230 volt way just so the central heating, what we want to do is just check everything worked and clicked in, but what we're doing is put the central heating back as it was, as 230 volt contact, just so the pump for the underfloor heating was on mass, the central heating was on only, so everything's back as it should be. So a bit annoying really, but on to the next one then. We're really late today, just been on phone to technical. We had to call some guy from Japan or something. He said, yeah, we wired it right, both ways, and it's still not working. So, oh well, that's that one. Right, over to the next one then. Hopefully you understood a little bit about underfloor heating as well, so a nice little bonus. Right, so to the next job. Right then, so we're down here now. So customer's wired it himself. So we're just wiring in the oven. Let's have a look. So he's wired it into a 40 amp, got the cable in. But yeah, we'll show you oven side. So all we have to do is just wire in an oven. Nice and easy one. There we go. Cooker wired in. So just testing it now. Just looking for Christmas dinner.
Hey.
Oh, hey. What do you think, John? You happy with it?
I'm very happy with it. This is gonna be 30 people that can't afford a Christmas dinner for themselves on Christmas Day coming in here, and we're gonna cook a full Christmas dinner for them, and somebody's donated this cooker for us, so there we go. Very happy. Thank you very much, Mr. James Finney.
Look at that, cooking the gas.
Oh, that got hot in the middle, now it's not.
And there we go, last job at day, if you'd see me. We've had to swap out a little PIR sensor, so I've just done that now. So there's a little PIR sensor over there for that light, if you can see him. So I swapped him out, so I think the scaffolder's just wrecked it on one of the jobs, so I've just swapped that out now, so that's all sorted. Yeah, it's a bit of a random video today then, just random stuff all over. But yeah, so we found out what we're going on with underfloor heating, so it was some internal wiring fault. So none of the other guys couldn't find it, it's because and we're back. So this battery's died, so I'm plugged in at the moment. But yeah, so no wonder them other guys couldn't find it. It's because there was nothing wrong with the wiring. It was the boiler itself. But I found that yeah, there was no other way of wiring that without it working. So yeah, we found that. Then over to Big Community. So that's a little charity in Selby. So they got a Christmas dinner. So that's always nice. And then I'll just swap this out, and they didn't want me filming at all. So I was like, fair enough. But yeah, that's us done for today then. So if you like this kind of content, hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the little bell notification so you know when we next upload. As always, have a good one from me, and I'll see you on the next one. I hadn't done shout outs for a while, but I filmed a big log of them, an absolute log of them, and Morgan was supposed to slot them in after the end of the videos, but we'll have a shout out to PK Ricky. Thank you for coming in week out. You're a true veteran of the Finney Electrical channel, so a little shout out for you there. We'll try and bring this back if I remember. Have a good one. Let's smash next week. Hello Sunday crew, have a good one.